Hello, and welcome back to another video. I'm ZpprSprk, and you're watching my FTB Continuum Let's Play series. Now, between episodes, the pack had an update. It went to the 1.6 version. I think it's 1.6. Anyways, so I downloaded it and I tried it out. I was looking at some of the changes that were made, and one of the biggest changes was that the Infinity Booster card is no longer there. You can still make them, but they behave differently. Instead of just putting the one in and that just makes it work, as you can see, I've got 100 Infinity Energy units. So if I put another one in, it just adds more units. And so every time you use this, when it's actually using the infinite energy, it goes down. It actually goes down pretty fast. But as you saw, you could put up to like 2 billion in there and have it work that way. So I told it auto crafting to make a whole bunch of them. Apparently it's in the middle of making flux dust and such. So we'll see how far that gets, I guess. But in the meantime, I figured we could go over some of the next things in the pack. Now, I was looking, I did create this, so we can do that, and I can't remember exactly. Oh, right, yeah, I was making a scythe, and because I was looking for more of those, the little black lotus flowers that give you the black dye. I was wanting some more of those, and I was looking around because it's either hunt squid or find the flowers for black dye. So I was going for the flowers, and I thought, well, does it? Yeah, see, here's one. Like, does bone mealing the grass give you those flowers? And so I was trying that and not having much luck with it, so yeah. But now I did go ahead and make some more of these regular wireless boosters. So I have a whole stack down there. So that's how I can reach it so far out here. I have like a 500 block radius now. Let's see. Oh, come on, stand on the interface. There we go. So yeah, a 528 block radius, but it does use 8,000 RF a tick. I don't know if I would assume that's only while I'm using it, but it could be all the time. Right now it's seemingly keeping up. Like you can see the RF in the tooltip up there. It's usually about 15.67. Sometimes it dips down a bit, but it stays up. And then my battery power, I'm not exactly able to do 8,000 through the medium power cells. But I mean, we could make another high power cell and do the in out through that. But that, and we've got the these apiaries with the energy bees directly connected into here. So yeah, so it looks like I'm using quite a bit of power, but it's able to keep up because my entire power generation now is these two bees. Actually, this one, and this one. So yeah, they're able to keep up just fine. And it's like my jetpack is a lot faster now. I don't know if that is part of the update or not, but yeah. But I did test with the going into the nether and using the wireless crafting terminal. As long as you have infinite energy in there, it will use it to keep the terminal open. It does go down fairly quickly, especially when we only had the 100 units in there. But So that's why I figured I would just use the other one. So when I'm here in the overworld, that should be what it is, and then we kind of limit our usage in the other dimensions. And then if we need to, we can set up the dimensional bridge thing that they have. So that's my thought there. Okay. But other than just poking around in here, looking, the next thing here is going to be this, because if we want to go off into space, we do need the rocket fuel, which is this one. We can work on that. Now, if we wanted, we also need the Void Ore Miner Tier 6. That one is here. It says we need fusion. Ha. Or, well, fusion. I don't know. Oh, I made a cobble, or igneous extruder too. Oh, and that's the other thing. Like, I clicked this button to update the quest book, but you come down here, and this, it specifically said they fixed this, not needing this quest, not needing it, and they removed this one, but I can still use it. Like, it's still there, and so I don't know if my quest book is just borked or just what, but yeah. I don't know exactly what. I mean, there's nothing that is dependent on these that I need, and I've already done that one, so I don't know. Yeah, I might just go into edit mode and complete that or remove that item or something. I don't know. I'd have to look up exactly how that's supposed to be done, and then like try it in a backup world, so I don't actually mess up my main world. But yes. Anyways, we're going to space. So first things we need to do is make fusion power. So that is in here. So we need to make the fusion control computer and some fusion cells, or fusion coils. And then we get some deuterium and tritium, and then we can use that to create them. And yeah, seems like it's going to be a nice involved procedure. So yeah, let me look up the recipes. Oh, fell down into the hole. Sorry. So yeah, fusion control computer. So I need energy flow circuits, energy crystals, and the fusion coil, and then more fusion coils. Okay. So iridium neutron deflector, advanced machine casing, superconductor. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything we can't do. Nickel and chrome. Okay. Thick neutron deflector and iridium, neutron deflector and beryllium. There's electrolyzer recipes for that with the emerald and enderpearl, I guess. Okay, what's in here? Coal, tin, copper. Okay. Yeah, so looks like creating some patterns and so on. So yeah, let's get started on that. So for this, let's start with these patterns here. This one. Okay, come down here. Okay, and this one. Oh, right, we need beryllium. So that's either 8 ender pearls or 29 emeralds. Nitrogen, I don't know what nitrogen's used for. This will give me so 29 emeralds for 3, or 8 ender pearls for 1. I mean, so that's 24 ender pearls for 3. Then we get all these other things too. I don't know what they're used for. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so I say we do the Enderpearl version, because this is just silicone and compressed air and aluminum. Oh, yeah, let's see what these other ones are. So Enderpearl dust, I did just make a recipe for that. So we need 16 of those. Enderpearl. Right. Electrolyzer here. Okay. And that was, let's see, uses. So nitrogen cells. I'm gonna have to write this down so I remember. So yeah, let me finish getting these recipes put together, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got yeah, let's see, scroll back down to where I was. Okay, so I got all these patterns put in there. Now we do have the pattern for, where is it? There's one, that nickel chrome, that nichrome heating coil or cooling coil or whatever. This one. There, that is done in this rolling machine, and I can't seem to figure out how to get it to work. Like, I could configure so that the slots go in here, but I would need, you know, 6 different sides for it. Well, actually 5. So I'd have to actually move it from where it is. So I just have it so that I put the chest here so that the nickel ingots and the chrome ingot comes and it gets put here, and then yeah, then I can just manually put it in here. So it is a manual step in the auto crafting, so it's like semi auto crafting, I guess. But I should have everything ready in order to create the fusion coils and the fusion computer. So let's tell it to make the coils. Coil. So it says we need 16 of those, and I don't know if that's counting the one needed for that or in addition to the one needed for that. So well, let's just do it this way first. Need some ender pearls and iron bars. Okay, so that and tungsten. Yeah, okay. So this is the first time I've actually told it to do it. So it looks like I need to teach it some more recipes. Because that, oh, EFAB recipe, that one, I think the grinder can do that, but I need to teach it. The steel plate, I need to teach it. The tin, tungsten, yeah. Okay, so I have some more recipes to teach it before I can get it to go, but it knows how to do the whole thing though. So alright, so let's, I guess, start. The tungsten probably going to be the first one to do. Oops. Recipe for that. The blast furnace, the dust. The dust comes from the ore. Also from, there's a way to get the little piles, right? From the centrifuge, end stone or lava. That's right. Okay, so I will need probably the lava there. And I remember, that's right, there was a comment like many episodes back that suggested I start this process and kind of have it going in a loop, because the amount of tin you get from this recipe is greater than the amount of tin needed for that. So you just need a way to create the lava. We have this creating the lava now, so we just need to set this up. Maybe make another centrifuge and then kind of set this up in an infinite loop, I guess. But let's see how much tungsten ore we have. We have that many dusts. Okay, well, we can make a processing recipe here for the dust. 1 dust makes 1 ingot. And that was in the blast furnace. Okay. So I can plop that here. Okay, so let's go back to these coils and see if it is... Okay, it's not complaining about the tungsten anymore, so I don't have to worry about that. So the enderpearls I need, I think, I mean, we could just wait for the mob farm, or we could just add a UU matter recipe. The other option is to not use the enderpearls to get the chromium, but the emeralds. Which actually might be the better option because we're getting emeralds from that. And so yeah, not a whole ton, but we needed 29, right? So 58. Okay, yeah. So let me get this. I might change that recipe. I might just manually make a bunch. I don't know. But I'll probably make enough so that it won't need more enderpearls. I'll leave it the enderpearl recipe. Yeah. So let me get that, and I'll be back when I've got that one, and then some of those other either recipes made for it or the crafts done to make it so it won't need it anymore. So I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back and I got everything kind of, well, I guess programmed in so that everything's available. I did make a couple more crafters so we could craft the black quartz and the raw hardeners. The tin, however, I just sent a bunch through the industrial grinder since that gave us some byproducts of iron and zinc, that little, small piles of iron and zinc, and so I figured that was probably the best use for that, but it's not hooked up to auto crafting system yet, so I didn't do that. And then these ones obviously we're gonna have to do manually. Other than that, it should be all ready to go. So if we hit start, that will start that process off, and we can kind of watch it going. These are scheduled, means they haven't been sent to the chest yet. So soon they should show up in here, and once they do, we can get those going. These other things, looks like we got some tungsten going, a whole bunch of ruby. Well, looks like it did a bunch of stuff for me already. Or no, I just lost the thing. Okay, so yeah, it's doing a bunch of the crafting of the batteries and the energy crystals and stuff like that. Yeah. All right. Well, as you can see, it thinks it's going to take 3 minutes, but as you can see, it's really not ticking down. So I don't know how long it's going to take. So I'll keep an eye on this chest, and once the those recipes are ready to go, I'll probably just take some. I don't think we're using the extractor, although I think overclockers, I have recipe for it. Overclockers, I've got one. Okay, I thought I programmed it into autocraft, but anyways, so yeah, so I'll keep an eye on that, and I'll be back when we're done. Well, as you can see, the crafting task is finished, and we have 16 coils in the crafting inventory. All right. So the next step would be obviously to make the fusion control computer. That was fusion. Looks like okay. So circuits and energy crystals. All right. So. Which one? Energy flow circuits. So 4 of those. And crystals. 2 of these. Right. Back in. Nope, not yet. Alright, yeah, looks like... Yeah, crafting these circuits is what took the longest time in the others. So it's no wonder that it's taken a long time this time. This seems to be going fine as soon as the black quartz is done, so that should be over quickly. Here we go. So now just waiting for these to finish. They don't stack. There we go. Circuit. Yep. Okay. Sleep the night away. See if that will get done quickly. And then we can set these up. Like I said, I don't know if I need all 16 around it. So I might have to schedule another one of these to craft. Okay, so here we've got this. So that should complete the quest. Right? Yeah, okay. I'll claim it, and then it's going to ding. There we go. Alright, so setting this up, from what I understand, you need to put power in, but then you can also take power out. Not 100% sure on exactly how that works. But we need to find a somewhat decent spot for it. I say right here. So let's plop it down. I'm pretty sure it's going to take some sort of space. Required coil is 16. Yeah, so I do need to create one more. So let's get that going while we're here. Looks like we are short what? Iridium. Okay. Iridium. Yeah. Okay, so the iridium, we can craft that with the UU matter. Craft the ore. We'll make 6. Oh, like a 6. What? A stack. Alright, so put these through the bees. Yeah, I have the automated bee setup is not there anymore, obviously. I will set up something with the yeah, I want to set up something because sometimes some recipes will need the pulverized metal, some need the ore. Well, I don't know if they need the ores, but some need the ingots. So I'll probably have it set up so that it will automatically do a certain amount of things. So I'll probably keep some in ore form just because there's things you can do with it. But yeah, let's see. Can we make the coils yet? The coil, yeah. Alright, so let's get that one started. That tells us where to put these other ones. We got the copper going through. Yep, one more. Alright. So likely we'll need, we'll probably get some flux duct here just to put over to it. This is, I'm assuming it needs to go on the side here. And one more. Okay. We have the coil. Not quite yet. What are we waiting for? Yeah, it looks like, oh, yeah, we gotta go do those. Okay. Just like more circuits, yeah, see? So, I was thinking, you know, while we were waiting for that, I was doing some thinking is, if this is going to be what takes the longest, there is two options we could do. There's the alternate recipe that uses the EFAB table. The only problem with that, it uses extra insulated wires, which if you don't have a lot of latex for, can cause issues. The other option is we just tell this to schedule like 1,000 of them while we're, you know, doing other things, and so it will just be crafting away while we're, of course, doing other things. So I don't know what the best option for that is, because a lot of it depends on what crafts we need to do with it. If we're going to end up doing crafts that are going to need, you know, thousands upon thousands, it might be better to set up the auto crafting for the other alternative recipe. But like I said, it does need a lot of latex, and we only have these 5 extractors. I mean, right now it is backed up all the way so that the logs aren't being used anymore because this drum's full, this tank is full, and everything's full and backed up. But I mean, you can easily go through that much latex. And there are ways to increase the RF, the speed of this, so that like it kind of takes out a lot of the waiting time. But I'm not worried about that just yet either. Alright, so it looks like finishing those 2 off, and then it should just all collapse in on itself. Just whoop. And boom, there we go. So that's our last coil. Come on, I wanted it in that slot. Thank you. No recipe. Okay. Well, obviously it's not taking energy from the top. Well, we have these. Charging. I think, well, there's more than likely the power needs to be put into the coils. No? Right? No? Maybe... Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think that's what it is. You have to put the energy to kind of kickstart it goes into the side, and the energy that you pull out comes out of the top. So you do need to charge it up first. We want, I guess, FE, Forge Energy, which is the same conversion as RF, so actually let's get rid of these. Nope. Charging slowly. Maybe this will go faster. Seems to be going a bit faster. Only 1% charge still. I think it's about to tick to 2%. Once it gets to 8 million, they should go to 2%, right? Yeah, this is going to take a while as well. So, let's see what exactly we need from this. So that gives us that. This is plasma generator. Allows you to use helium plasma to generate very large amounts of RF in addition to the RF that was created making it. Okay, I think that might be, because if we look up what tier 6 needs. 6. This needs the helium plasma cells, and it also needs the helium fused iron, which we're going to use the enchanter for. So we need more nether stars and iron. Auto enchantment. Yeah, we totally can do this already. So yeah, so while this is charging, let's get that enchanter set up and ready to go so we can start with the other. And in the meantime, I'm going to sleep and be right back. Okay, so I figured I might as well, do this all on camera. So you need the enchantment table that needed some of the diamantine, as you saw. And then I need this, which I'm going to need the magical wood and the circuit. Let's get the circuit going, because we're going to need some of those. At least the one. We don't have any of these aluminum and steel. Let's get those on here. So steel, let's do here. Steel wires. So one, which one? I think it was this one, right? Yeah. And then aluminum. Okay, so steel wires, 2 steel wires from 1 steel ingot. Okay, and aluminum. So there's aluminum steel wires. one aluminum ingot. That both go in there. Okay, and then these. Be anywhere down here. Put them next to those. Alright. So that is, we just need those coils. Coil. So we need 8 of these. Okay, there we go. Like, it should be going now, right? Okay, so that's that one. These iron casings, I believe we have, right? Casing. No, we'll just pattern these. And we needed how many of those? 7. Iron gear. We can pattern that iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gears. Okay. Oh, here we had one already. All right. 7 go. All right. Five, 6, and 7. Okay. Oh, we need this. Which means we need the magical wood, which we can't do there. Can we do it here? No. We're gonna need regular. Can we do this one? Yeah. Oh, I needed 2 of those. Recipe. Okay. Boom. Got that auto enchantment table, which, and we can play around with if we wanted, but so enchanter, and that will get us. I don't think this needed like RF power. It does use the grid power. Let's set it over here. Well, we might need. How is this doing? 11%. Okay, taking a while. Let's just put it here. It does need RF. Okay, well, we'll give it RF. I was just thinking, where could we stick it? Right here. It's got RF from the back. Okay, so we can add speed upgrades. So for the tier 6, we need some of that evil infused iron. Now we could do that ingot by itself with a single nether star. 8 iron, single nether star makes 8 iron. We need 4 blocks though, so a block, well, 8 blocks at a time. Let's do this because we can kind of just get it over with. It's going to take 4 minutes. So yeah, let me go get some more nether stars and the iron. I don't know how many nether stars do I have. Nether. Oops. Ah. Right click. Right click. Nether stars. I have 7, so I only need 2 more. Okay, so that should be not too difficult. Soul sand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And wither. 6. Alright, so let me get these, those, and I'll be back. Okay, so I did get the other 2 nether stars. I've got my iron and full set of nearby bookshelves. Alright, let's make bookshelves then. We've got those. Oh, those. Planks. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need 5 more. Books. Leather. Alright. Paper. 1, 2, 3, so 15 books, right? Okay. Recipes for that. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to move this just so that we can get it in a spot where we can put the bookshelves around. Now, we could use some more of the magical wood. I'm just gonna plop this over here, I think. But yeah, the magical wood can substitute for bookshelves in here. Okay, so it's got that now. We can I guess we can just come over this way. Probably the closest power here. Okay, so iron, nether stars, 4 minutes. Right. Can we use some of these speed increases? Another goal. Sometimes I forget to go click those. We're going to need, oh, faster now. Power drain only 4? Yeah, so there's no reason not to have the upgrades in there. Okay. Well, this is going to be about it. So, yeah, that's going to get me these pieces. I already have that. The helium plasma, was looking, you need the helium-3 and combine that with the deuterium. The helium-3 is actually what we're making now. The deuterium and the tritium make the helium-3. The tritium is from the deuterium, run it through the centrifuge, and it turns 4 deuteriums into 1 tritium. Then the deuterium is from hydrogen. Hydrogen you can get from electrolyzed water or bauxite or whatever. We probably have some of this because we've been using it to make titanium a while ago. So we probably have a bunch of that already, but if not, we can make it from this if we need more. And then from the electrolyzed water, you get that from just water in the electrolyzer. So that's pretty much all that is needed for this, but we're 25% charged. Okay, and I think one of the things, well, all of our power for this, I think, is coming over through, where is that coming from? Because I had there is a laser, I thought, hooked to right here. Oh no, it's a flux point. Okay. Is this no transfer limit? Alright. So yeah, it's got a flux point and going over there. So yeah, as much as it can pull out, it's going in. Looks like it is going in at 4. You can see energy change is 4 FE per tick. So that's what we're going at right now, which I think is where did I put that? I think it's, oh, that's under there. Yeah, it might be, yeah, I might want to hook the plug up to a high power cell to get some higher yeah, RF throughput. But yeah, so this is, I mean, it's going to take a while anyways, so I don't know. Well, then this is going to create power too. Honestly, I don't know where to put it because there's nowhere on this site to put it. Anyways, we'll probably, let's do this. Let's hook this around this way and then unhook the top from it. Yeah, still charging. Right? Yeah, okay, 112. So, yeah, that's just going to take a while, and that we can do a lot more with that, and I'll probably get into a bit next episode, but for right now, all we needed was those, you know, four of these in order to get into this. And then once this is done, we should be able to get some more like the higher level ores, cobalt, ardite. I don't think. I think tungsten is has to be from there. Dilithium, that's needed for advanced rocketry stuff, and I think those ones we can get already. Platinum, resonant endstone, energized netherrack. I don't know what that is. Yeah, so there's a lot of these that are opened up to us now that we couldn't get before. I think these ones all we have. Yeah, these are all ones we've got access to already. All right, but oh, wrong button. There we go. Thank you for watching this episode. If you did like it, make sure you leave a like and leave me a comment and subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.